Hi Capricorn, here's your angel reading. We're approaching Sagittarius season, Jupiter going direct, and all things are changing. Now Capricorn, here's your angel reading. Let's take a few mini tarot for you. And while I do that, I'd like to say that Jupiter going direct is going to be very important for you, because when Jupiter moved into Aries on May the 10th, it moved into your house of repairing. Now that meant it could be repairing your physical house, it could be making your house beautiful, putting right what went wrong because monetary funds were there suddenly, and before you've been living with situations you wanted to put right and couldn't. Or it was repairing what went on inside the house, the people that lived in it, the communication you had, the love relationship you had that possibly needed repairing rather than discarding. So it's all about repair. By May the 9th, 2023, you will have made those repairs, or you'll have discarded them. So your physical house may be repaired beautifully, your internal house may be repaired or not repaired, and you've given up on it. Let's see what's happening for you, Capricorn. I have done a reading for you much earlier on in the year. I think it was quite close to May the 10th when Jupiter moved into this area, which initiated this repairing. We're now in November the 21st, and on the 23rd, the Sagittarius moon is going to shine really brightly on this. Now, you will have experienced 4 eclipses, and those eclipses will have seen things go. Those eclipses will have made sure what couldn't be repaired would be gone. And you may have decided that things were irreparable or things could be put right. Let's see what the angels believe should be happening for you. I didn't purposefully put any cards out before because I really felt I needed the angels' energy as we came into this reading to choose all the cards for you. And even though they do choose them, if I do put them on the table to save some time, I felt that it was really important we looked at them together. So here we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates to me that a period of prosperity and abundance has happened, which means that putting things right in your physical home has been easier than ever before. It's not been possible before, and that has driven a wedge between you and possibly the people living in the house with you, your partner, because things were shambolic. And these repairs have given, so the physical repairs that are going on have given some stability to that relationship that was a bit rocky at one point. And one person had more power than the other, possibly because one earned more than the other. Things have leveled out more. One person would always say, oh, it's me that it's me that's done this, it's me that's got us this, it's me that's enabling this, and the other ones felt quite low and felt like the underdog. Things are evening out much more, and you're beginning to feel more of a love for this person again. You're repairing things quite well, so the lovers have come in here. And there's also you have been overwhelmed by choice. There have been choices going on for you. There has been the possibility of breaking away from this relationship in the home that has been with you for a long time, and that did go very stale, and that you did want to discard, and you were overwhelmed by the choice. But justice stepped in, the need to be balanced, the need to be fair, the need to give it another go. And even though you've been hanging on, you've felt the situation has been quite stagnated at times, and you've been in a bit of a stalemate because the other person hasn't given you what you have given them always, or the situation becomes quite good, then goes back into being in the negative zone or into the unclear zone. So it's left you hanging on a bit, because I think out of the pair of you, you've tried to make the most, you've done the most in repairing. It is in your house, of course, in Capricorn's responsibility or possibility for repairing. So you've taken it on yourself. Is the other person giving the same back? We need to know, angels. Is the other person worthy of you putting all this time into the physical home, making it right? Because you are beautifying it and you are making it much nicer than it was. These cards are jumping everywhere. Let's let them come out, the ones that are needed. Okay, so we've got the moon. The moon is a time, you know, we've got a new moon in Sagittarius coming, and it's going to make you think. It's a beautiful moon. It's not a bad one. It's not like the eclipse full moon we've just had on November the 8th, which really set people charging up against each other and made people really think, were they in the right situation? Was it all for nothing? And as I said, that was the last of the 4 eclipses, the November the 8th one. And if people were meant to go, they would go by then. They would go, and they would have gone. So if this person's still there, you have still got a chance, although the eclipse lasts until December the 8th. So if things aren't right, I reckon they will finish by December the 8th. By May the 9th next year, you will know if you are with the right person, if this person's still in it, or a new person's come in instead through that overwhelming choice, and whether that one's going to be fulfilling or not. This is actually a very good reading, because we've just got 2 aces popped out. One, the Ace of Swords, and one, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups gives us a very loving feel. The Ace of Swords means that sometimes you can cut through the atmosphere with a knife. So the atmosphere's still not totally good for you guys. There's still a lot of coldness there and a lot of volatile change happening. A few more of these cards, and then we're going to go to the angel cards, okay? Let's take a few more of these cards. Angels, please give us a few. Okay. You are not one to give up. You are not one to give up. We've got 4 more cards here. You are not one to give up. And even though this relationship does depress you sometimes, does bore you, really does bore you, this person doesn't light your fire as much as she or he should. Possibly you've been together too long now. You've become too fuddy-duddy in the situation you're in. You persevere though. You keep giving it one more push. You keep giving it a bit more stamina, a bit more courage. And you seem to, we've got the last card of the deck here. Let me hold that up. And this one's popped up, where you try balance things out between you, try balance the opportunities. But here we've got the 7 of Pentacles, and you do seem to still feel you need to invest in this relationship, invest and persevere with what you've both built up, this home, this property, this materialistic stability, and so it stops you giving up. And so I think there's going to be some new movement with this Sagittarius new moon. The angels are saying that there's going to be some news, some movement, some decision making, and you're going to take a leap of faith. Let's get some clarity on all that. with the angel cards that come up. Let's do the angel tarot first. Let's see what that says to us. You're going to take a leap of faith. Ooh, in what way are you going to take a leap of faith into this love that's been there forever and ages? Got a bit bored, got a bit depressed with it. You're going to take a leap of faith and freshen it up if the other person allows it. Or you're going to take a leap of faith into one of those overwhelming choices, or into a new life completely. That's the question. Okay, let's have a few cards here for Capricorn. So here we've got defend your belief and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So possibly there's no need to battle. See how you two can compromise together. You're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So there's a lot of good magic between you still. You know, you can, sometimes you can give everything up and have to start all over again. And they say, like, is the grass any greener on the other side? It says shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So maybe this relationship has got the moon and the stars in it. Falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Maybe it says a new home. Does that mean that your home has been repaired and looks like a new home, or do you actually physically move? Abundance, things looking very good. Have patience at this time and start making long-term plans. The Fool, though, has you jumping in, making a leap of faith. Let's take these Oracle Angel cards first. So here we have the World. You do have the world at your feet. You do have so much to be grateful for, gratitude, but you are going to act. There is going to be action of some kind, and whether that's maybe getting you two into a loving sort of situation through a holiday, through a counselor, through a mediator, through date nights, setting up date nights so that you're reviving things, livening things up. Here we've got Archangel Ariel helping you both, helping you, Capricorn, repair what you need to repair, if this resonates with you. Let's take a few more cards for Capricorn and the repairing that's going on. You know whether you can repair it or not. Door to spirit. Spirit's going to be very powerful for you. If you've got a father or a mother in spirit, they're going to really help you at this time. And, you know, it's indicative that it's all going to be so happy. Maybe you have children together. That's what's holding you together. And we see a real happy family there. There is so much potential. It's not... And then we've got this card. Is this what's going to happen? Walking away? Some questions here. Sometimes you know that where the door of value is. So many questions here. Can we have a few answers for Capricorn, please? The thinking woman. So one of you in this relationship is going to put a lot of thought into this, into the family you've built up, into the home you've built up. I don't think you're going to just change things immediately, but here we have a journey going on. Whether it's together or not is the question, and a door to romance opens, and you really have the support of the angel. You've got Archangel Camiel there helping you, as well as Ariel. So the angels are really around you at this time. While this is all going on. Magician and mirror. You are the magician of your own life. You are the one that will make the decisions that will give you the joy you need by May the 9th. The physical home will be repaired. Whether the home inside it is to be repaired is another matter. We take some cards, please. We have some cards for Capricorn's repairing situation, please. Affairs of the heart and for repairing in the home, please. Angels, can we have some cards for Capricorn, please? Our little dog snoring. She's my faithful little companion. She never leaves my side, honestly. Bless her. She's such a little beauty. Let's see what's come up. Focus on service. So you are a very dedicated human being. You do believe what you have committed to, what you were meant to serve, must continue. And here you are on your beautiful unicorn, and your sole desire only is to joyfully serve and to feel that you're giving people in your stream everything you should. And it's all that you do. Serve others, giving and receiving. You're always so grateful, and you're not a taker. You give more than you take. And the ocean, maybe you live by the ocean, maybe you're going to go with your love to the ocean and reconsider things and release and surrender. Let's see what the other angel cards have for you, Capricorn. See what they have for you. It's just a time of repairing, a time of possibilities, a time of putting right what's gone wrong, a time for keeping what's there, for making what's there better, for making it stronger, for making it happier. Progress, steady progress in the direction of repair. Sometimes some people can't give up on what's good. Maybe it's not the best. You're learning to manage your stress much more. Your situation did cause you a lot of stress. You've learned stress management. You're going to have some travels. You're going to go on a journey, maybe to the ocean. You're going to try and put things right, repair things with a journey, with some travel, with a holiday. And if it doesn't work out, maybe you will be going on a holiday away, on a journey yourself, alone. Signs from above. The signs on the directions you're meant to take will come from above. Few more of these before we go. One of these, please. Yep, got one more. Child. So a child is very significant in this. Maybe it's the stability of a child that keeps you repairing, that keeps you holding on. So there's something here that's making the repair quite important to you. Quite important in the sense that it has given you some unhappiness. The angel of kindness. It is, you know, it's maybe kept you where you are, keeping repairing. They say if you have to choose between the right thing and the kind thing, always choose the kind thing, because it turns out to be the right thing in the end anyway. I think that's just such a beautiful saying. Choose the kind thing, because it always turns out to be the right thing in the end anyway. Did I say the beginning before? So always choose, if offered, the kind thing and the right thing, to do the kind thing, because it always turns out to be the right thing in the end. Capricorn, I wish you all happiness in your repairing, and I wish you every success, and I hope the repairing in your life, in your physical home, in your emotional home goes really well. And if it doesn't, and you know that the end of the road has come, then you know that you will take that leap of faith into your new future, and you will land. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So don't fear, you're going to land in a beautiful place anyway. Have a wonderful night, Capricorn.